In today's video, we're going to take a look at Steph Curry and what is currently making him an unstoppable force and helping his team, the Golden State Warriors, hopefully start to win games. These are all highlights from the current game or the past game that, of course, he blew up and scored over 40 points. So let's get down. Let's check out Steph Curry. Okay, so right off the bat, let's look at what Steph Curry does with watching his defender. Steph Curry receives that ball. His defender was reaching towards that side. Steph Curry goes back towards the opposite way, mainly because the momentum of that player was taking him towards that side, so Steph Curry went right and attacked down the middle of the key. He was then able to pass to Draymond Green for the layup. Because being a pass-first player, if you've got players open on the court, will allow you to score more points in the future, and of course get yourself an assist. So here Steph Curry gets the ball along the wing, and this whole left side is absolutely wide open. He's able to attack that left side, but when he's attacking his man, he's not just faster, he's about the same speed. We can see that even his feet are behind the player's feet who's defending him. But what allows him to score here is he's able to go and get his shoulder into the side, if not chest, of that defender. And then he's able to reach out using his whole entire body to screen that defender away so that he can finish with his right hand on the left side. Here he uses a screen, and then when he comes off of that screen, he gets that switch. This is what you're looking for in the NBA, or as a player in general. If you can get a switch off of a screen, and now you've got a big man guarding a small man, guess what? This is your time to go and cook him. So really quickly, he comes to a jump stop, but keeps his dribble alive and looks at the rim. When he does that quick look at the rim and then he starts to attack, what he's doing here is he's attacking that top foot. This player's momentum is going that way, and that top foot means he needs to turn his whole body back around to guard Steph Curry. Steph Curry then attacks, takes a few dribbles, and then when he spins, I really want to point this out. When he makes this spin, watch his arm. He locks right there that defender's arm under his so that he can get that angle to get to that rim. In this case, he passes to Draymond Green cutting back door for the layup. Here, Steph Curry's coming off of a staggered pin down screen. He comes off of that staggered pin down, and then he goes over top of this screen for obvious reasons, but his man gets stuck on the screen and then tries to go over top himself. What this allows Steph Curry to do is he curls in for one step, and because now his man is behind him, that guy's got no chance, especially being a right-handed shooter, at blocking Steph Curry, so that Steph Curry just pulls up for a mid-range shot and drains it. So here, he quickly fakes, like if he's about to use this guy as a pin down. That didn't happen. His defender went way too high to try to cheat over top of that screen, and then Steph Curry cuts back door, and of course, Draymond Green's able to hit him for that easy, wide open layup. That small, quick little fake this way, and of course, if we're watching his off arm, he's actually slightly pushing him, but believe me, this is an aggressive sport. This is a full contact sport according to the rules when we were going through the virus stuff. And because this is classified as a full contact sport, you can actually make contact, and that's what we're doing here. You can actually do that. Referees don't call it, which will then allow you to get open layups. The reason why the referee didn't call it is, of course, it's left arm in front of the body. Can't see it, number one. Number two is he's not extending his arm. He's keeping it bent so it doesn't look like an obvious foul to the referee. And then he's able to get to that rim. So here Steph Curry gets that defensive rebound and he's looking down court right away. What we see here is, of course, a quick pass fast lead pass to his teammate, Andrew Wiggins, for the layup. Now, again, you want to try and push the ball. If you want to be an effective scorer, you want to try and push the ball, number one, but also help your teammates score as well. Again, he's reading his defender. He gets this ball. This man is trying to go over top of what could be a potential pin down, and he tries to go over top that quick little fake. We see that right here when he catches it. He catches it with his shoulders and hips like if he's about to go in that direction, but he then goes against the grain of the defender, which basically means, and I like to say it this way anyways, is the defender's momentum is going this way, so you want to go back the other way. And then when he's able to attack that rim, he's using his whole entire body to shield this defender from blocking that ball. And of course, he's able to get that basket. If you wanted to have a close-up, this is it. See how he's able to angle his body, get his back to the defender in this case, and then, of course, outstretch with his right arm so that he's using his whole entire body to shield the ball from getting blocked. This is also a really good strategy, and I tried to explain this to my girls on my girls team as well, but it's really hard to explain without showing it, so I hope that y'all are watching this video. But when Steph Curry is attacking the basket here, he actually jumps literally right into his defender who's running beside him, and that is what allows him to get that and one. Now, at a younger level, I don't expect you to make these crazy layups, but if you can make contact when it's driving towards the rim and throw up a shot while you're getting hit, you have a good possibility of potentially making it, but at least getting to the free throw line and getting this guy in foul trouble. And if you can do that to the better players on the other team, then you can be an effective teammate, but also an effective scorer as well. We can see that really close up here. Watch how he's actually able to guard the ball, guard himself by just reaching up with his left arm to remove that arm trying to reach in. And then when he's attacking the rim, watch this. He takes his 2 steps, but he angles his body into that defender, which makes it extremely hard to try to guard and defend against. We can also see from this angle as well that Curry's knee is not 100% right now, and probably won't be for ever. But he's definitely feeling some pain on that really hard landing. And I mean hard because here he's landing all of his weight already flexed and farther than where you would normally want to be landing on. His momentum is going this way and his lower leg is going down, and that is just a lead into a potential really serious injury. So he better be getting some kind of physio on that because that's going to hurt for a while. But coming off of this next play, sits there, like watch he just sits there with his hands on his knees. They're doing a quick pass into the post. This right here is a trick. You can actually get your defender onto his heels because he's not expecting you to do anything, and then you can get that screen away and make that shot. By the way, fantastic shot and one. Again, trying to angle his body, getting his shoulder into, in this case, the stomach, but you really want to try and get it in front of the shoulder, but he's much shorter than his defender. But when he's attacking, he's trying to get into the player, and watch what he does with his off arm. This really does sell a lot when it comes to being able to score. So he could reach up for a shot here. He'd probably get blocked. This guy's quite big. But if he was to go up here with this arm over top of his, he could get the foul call really easily. But this guy is so much taller than him that he can't do it that way. So what he needs to do is he needs to jump literally in front of that player to get hit on the head in this case for that layup. Being able to jump literally in front of the man is going to give you the foul call almost every single time. Now, if you incorporate what Steph Curry does in this video into your game, watch how he's able to attack these defenders. You're going to be able to become a much better basketball player. Hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to go check out the link for the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below.